Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for joining me here. Again, my name is Airo, one of the admins for the Tatted Page Philippines. Now, we have already covered a lot of basic information with regard to the Tatted cards. Now, right today, we will be discussing the information on how to use one of the most oldest yet most effective tarot spread that's being used by a lot of tarot card readers from all over the world. It is called the Celtic Cross. So, welcome po ulit po sa bagong dating sa ating channel. Ako po ulit si Iro. Ngayon po since marami na po tayo na-cover na topics tungkol sa tarot cards, ituturo ko naman po ngayon po ang isa sa mga topics na ginagawa po ng mga tarot card readers o yung basic spread. Ito po yung pinakaluma pero pinakamadalas na ginagamit ng mga tarot card readers all over the world. This is called the Celtic Cross. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do click on the subscribe button below so that your support is greatly appreciated. So, kung bago po sila sa channel po natin, iniinvitan ko po silang mag-subscribe. Pinutin lang po yung subscribe button nasa baba po para sa mga susunod din po mga araw, makakuha kayo ng mga notifications galing sa amin kapag may mga bagong videos at kapag nakapag-live readings ulit po tayo. So, Celtic Cross, marami pong rendition or a lot of renditions na ginawa or ginamit para magawa po ang Celtic Cross. But right now, I'm going to tell you or I will provide you information on how me as a tarot card reader uses this tarot spread so that we could use it for our readers. Kadalasan yung mga iba nag-Celtic Cross po, they are using 11 to almost 15 cards or 14 cards because they have a significator and also the fan card. But I'll be making it more simple for you guys. So, madalas po, yung ibang mga readers, ang ginagawa nila, gumagamit sila ng mga significators o yung nagre-represent ng seeker. The significator is the one representing the seeker in themselves. And they also gumagamit din sila ng fan card. Pero this time, we will be making sure that it will be easier, it will be more simpler para magamit po nila. So, I'll be making it more simpler. Mas papadaliin natin para mas hindi mahagulo po to sa atin. So, today we're going to use only 10 cards. So, gagamit po tayo ng 10 baraha. So, how do you do it? So, let me show it to you. So, of course, I'll be using again my favorite card, which is the Gilded Tarot. Now, when it comes to shuffling the cards, I don't have any problem. That depends on how you shuffle it, how many times you shuffle it, how do you cut it. That's not a problem, but it will be your discretion. So, wala po akong problema sa mga pagbabalasa. So, bahala po yung tao kung paano sila magbalasa, kung saan sila sanay. Then, I respect that. So, okay lang po yun. So, meron po iba gumagawa ng ganito. Some people shuffle their cards like this. Some just cut it. Well, that will be depending on you and also on the seeker. But again, I don't give restrictions on how to shuffle or even cut the card. So, hinahayaan ko lang po yung tao kung paano yung paraan nila ng pagbabalasa. So, let's say na-shuffle, kunyari ako po yung babasahan. So, let's say I'm the one who is asking for a reading for tarot card reading. So, what will be the first step is that I will need to get at least 10 cards. So, let's say I have the 10, let's get 10 random cards. So, 1, 2, okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, 9, then 10. Okay, so I'll just set this aside first. Okay, so the first one is in the bottom part. So, how do you place the Celtic Cross or how it is laid out? So, this is the first card, the second card, the third card, fourth, fifth, and the sixth. Now, the last 4 cards that we have here, it will be going here. So, yung apat na natira, sa gilid po siya. Okay, so we have right now the Celtic Cross. So let's put these cards aside. Maybe okay, there. So each of these 10 cards have a corresponding meaning. So bawat isa sa mga cards na to, connected siya or meron siyang sariling mga meanings. So the first card, okay, for those who already know how to do tarot card reading, this is my own Celtic Cross, so you will have an idea about who I am. So I won't be reading it, but you can go ahead and start practicing it. You can leave your comments below on how you have interpreted it, interpret the card. So sa mga readers po dyan, Celtic Cross na to, ako po ito. So mamabasa nyo po ako ngayon. So hindi ko siya babasahin, pero kung gusto niyo po siyang gamitin na as practice, pwede niyo pong gawin. So, i-leave niyo lang po sa baba sa comments yung basa niyo po para makita natin paano kayo magbasa tsaka ma-compare niyo po sa iba. Okay, so the first card, this is the card, this is the person. Ito yung seeker. Ito yung siya. Bakit naman? Ayun, so, now, a lot of people are asking, why is it I'm not, turning it around if it's upside down. Personally, I'm also reading reverse cards. So that will be a whole new different topic, guys. So but for now, I'm going to leave it as is. So may mga tao bakit daw hindi ko siya inaayos? Kasi po nagbabasa po ako ng mga baligtad na baraha. So ibang topic na po 'yon. So next time natin siyang i-cover then. So okay, so the next card, so this is me. A major arcana, which is the devil. Okay. Ng pangalawang card, this is what is crossing me. So by the way, let me just elaborate. When you say this is me or this is the seeker's card, this is one that is within the heart of the person or what is symbolizing the current situation or current emotional status of the seeker. So itong card na itong una po, ito po yung nagsisymbolize or nagbibigay ng meaning kung sino po or ano po yung sitwasyon or nararamdaman nung binabasahan nila. Okay. Okay, so the second card, o yung pangalawang baraha po, this is what's crossing you or what's crossing the seeker or what other people are seeing or what the seeker is showing to the people around him or her. So, itong pangalawang barahan to, ito po yung barahan na nakikita ng ibang tao sa kanya. At ito rin po ito po yung pinapakita niya po sa ibang tao kung ano siya ngayon. So, my current crossing card or my covering card is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, the third card goes on the top. Now, this is the third card. This is the crowning card. Ito po yung corona. When you say the crowning card, this is one of the biggest desires of the person. Once the person gets hold of it, it's like they won the lottery. So, okay. So, ito po yung crowning card ko po. Ibig sabihin, kapag ito po na-achieve ko, ito po yung sa mga pangarap ko, na kapag nakuha ko siya, ang saya-saya ko lang. Yan. So, yung mga readers dyan, alam nyo na. So, those who know how to read tarot cards or you have an idea, you already have an idea of how I am doing right now. Now, this fourth card, this is your base card or what we call as the foundation card. So, this is where the strength of the person is coming from. So, etong pang-apat na baraha po, ito po yung foundation card ko. So, this is what is making me, keeping me going. It could be somebody or something that's keeping me going para lumaban. So, this is what is my source of strength or the origin of why is it I'm like this right now. So, you have an idea. Now, this next card, this is my past. The past of as me or my recent past, that is something prominent, which is the Ten of Swords. So, ito pong sunod na baraha, ito po yung past ko na medyo malakas pa rin yung dating sa akin or malaki yung impluwensya dahil na lumalabas siya. Usually, tarot cards will show the greatest influence in our lives. So, madalas nilalabas ng tarot cards ano yung malakas ang impluwensya sa atin. Now, this next card is my possible future as an individual. So, ito yung pwedeng maging ako in the future. If I will be continuing all of this with the influence of all of those cards, if I still continue my path, this could be my possible future, the King of Swords. Ito po yung pwedeng maging ako sa hinaharap, meaning ito yung pwedeng maging development na kung sino ako. Now, if you will notice that the first 6 cards over here talks about me, talks about the seeker, talks about the individual, the internal, and also the subconscious mind, and also the conscious mind. So may papansin nyo po itong mga naunang 6 na baraha, puro tungkol sa akin siya or tungkol sa seeker. So yung unang dalawa, ito yung nakatagong ako. Parang yung sumusunod naman baraha po, ito po yung nakikita ng mga tao or mga common things na napapansin na po sa akin or malalapit na po sa akin. The next 4 cards here is my outer influence or my outer or my environment. So yung 4 na sunod na baraha dito, sinasabi naman po niya kung ano yung nasa paligid ko or nasa environment ko. So let's see what does my cards say. So this next card, itong pang 7th card, this is my physical surroundings. So my physical surroundings is the Page of Pentacles. Okay? So ito po yung physical na kapaligiran ko ngayon, impluwensya po o yung ginagalawan ko po ngayon. Now, the next card is my emotional environment. It is the 4 of Pentacles. So, itong barahang to naman, sinasabi niya kung ano yung emotional na estado ko ngayon, which is the 4 of Pentacles. Itong card na to, ito naman po ang hopes and fears ko. So, this is the 9th card. This represents or the message that it will bring is about my hopes and fears, which is the 9 of Cups. And the last card, this is the possible outcome or the possible future event, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, ito pong huling baraha, ito po yung pwedeng maging posibleng future ko, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, what I do when I provide readings to individuals, I always connect these two. Because this 2 cards talks about the person and it also talks about the possible outcome. So you can read them both as one so that the message will be more concrete. So pag ako po nagbabasa, usually ang ginagawa ko po, binabasa ko sila po pareho. Yung possible future ng tao bilang siya at yung possible outcome ng future niya po, which is ito. So if you will notice, it will be a story. The Celtic Cross is a story of the individual, the story of the current situation, and also the card, what the advices that the card is providing. So isang malaking storya ang Celtic Cross nung tao na nagpapabasa. Storya na pwedeng napapansin niya pero hindi niya binibigyan masyado ng atensyon na kailangan pala niyang pansinin. And tarot cards have the capacity to lay down what is it in the heart of that person para they could use it, use the details or the information and even the advice of the cards so that they will be able to make the right decisions or they will have a better understanding of their situation. So yan po ang Celtic Cross, madali lang po siya, simple, pero napaka-detalyado niya. Now this is a good way to start providing readings to yourself if you want to practice. But if you want to practice, then go ahead, you can read my cards here. So again, my first card is the card of the devil. This is the covering card. So again, this is me, the inner me. This is the outer me or my crossing. This is my desire. my crown. This is my base or my foundation. This is my past or my recent past. And this card is my possible future as an individual. And this last four cards talks about my physical environment, my emotional environment. This is my hopes and my fears. And lastly, my possible future. Okay, so I would like to invite you to leave your comments on how you have read my cards. I'm very excited to hear from you guys, because I don't want to be biased when once I read my own cards. But although I have already have a knowledge while I'm reading it or I'm seeing those cards, but I'd love to hear from you. Leave your comments below so that I will be able to receive your readings. Okay, so have her practice reading those cards, and please read my cards. I'm more than willing to read them back. And if you're new again to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and also click on the bell for the notification for future videos. Now, since we're done with with the cards, um how do we take care of them? Sometimes what I do is I just there. And then just put it back with my deck. So, hinahalo-halo ko lang siya, then tapos na. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. I'll see you around very soon. So, thank you so much again. You've been listening to Tarot Page Philippines. You've been with me, Airo. I hope you have a great day. So, blessed be and namaste. Bye. See you soon.